A combination of economic and political problems in Brazil have driven President Dilma Rousseff's approval ratings to record lows. And opinion polls suggest a majority of Brazilians now want to see her impeached. CCTV's Cabral reports from Sao Paulo.
Large protests against the government are now commonplace in Brazil. Demonstrators, mostly from the country's middle class, say corruption and bad management are destroying the country, and they want President Dilma Rousseff out of office. Rogério Schecker is the leader of the Vem pra Rua, Portuguese for Take to the Streets, one of the protest groups opposing Rousseff's government.
Asking for the impeachment is part of trying to bring accountability to the country. If the president did something wrong, if there is what is called in Brazil a responsibility crime, it is possible that there is a process of impeachment to be applied.
While grassroots movements take to the streets, opposition leaders in Congress are looking for legal avenues to begin the process of impeachment. There are cases in federal courts questioning President Rousseff's government accounts and, of course, the massive corruption probe into state oil giant Petrobras. Evidence of an impeachable offense, however, may prove elusive.
There is a provision in the Brazilian Constitution, and in order to have this, make this possible, it's necessary to have some strong evidence of an act of improbity made by the president. Until now, I think there is no clear evidence, and also there is no clear political consensus concerning the viability of this solution. However, things are very unstable.
These big protests have been called by groups linked to the right-wing opposition to the government. But President Dilma Rousseff and her Workers' Party have their traditional allies too, like other leftist parties, most trade unions and many social movements. And they have also been taken to the streets in defense of the government.
These pro-government protests, however, are generally much smaller, and even though they are organized to show support for Rousseff and her Workers' Party, there is also dissent within those ranks.
We are here to represent workers, and we support the Workers' Party government. But President Rousseff has been taking austerity measures that are really affecting workers. This should have been better discussed with us.
With approval ratings at a record low, it's clear there is little true support for the president here in Brazil. Impeachment, however, remains just a possibility for now. Meanwhile, with 3.5 years left in Rousseff's second term, many are wondering how she will continue to govern efficiently. Cabral, CCTV, Sao Paulo.